Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to the reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's reading is going to be guidance from your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors on the other side. I just let them come through with whatever guidance that they saw fit for you. So we've got 3 groups to choose from. Before we get started, quick announcement. I have opened up personal readings again. There are a limited number of slots available, so if you'd like a personal reading from me, check out my new website. The link is going to be down below in the description box. Just click that link to order, okay? That said, we do have 3 groups to choose from. I shuffled from the Answer is Simple deck, and these were the cards that came out to represent each group. And so for group 1, we've got number 37, Clean Up Your Mess. So you can pick just based on intuition or the colors, pictures, or whatever draws you to the card. Or the number 37, that breaks down to 1. So somebody could have 1 in their chart, their numerology, their life path, their psychic number. For group 2, we've got number 29, Say I'm Sorry. And for group 3, we've got number 48, You Are Safe. So 29 breaks down to life path 11 or 2, and 48 breaks down to a life path of 3, okay? So pause the video if you need more time. The timestamps will be in the description box down below. This is a general reading. It will not resonate for everybody. Just take what resonates, forget what doesn't. If a reading doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another group, or you could listen to the entire video if you want to. Just do what you're drawn to do. I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel, commented, and liked the videos. I appreciate that. You do keep the channel going. I could not do this without your guys' support, so thank you. And we're going to get started with group 1. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. Hope you're doing well. So I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot, and we're going to ask, what do your spirit guides want to say to you? Like, what guidance do your spirit guides, your ancestors, those who watch over you, what do they want to say to you? What messages do they have for you? For those who have chosen group 1, what messages does spirit have for them? What messages does group 1's spirit team have for them, please? We've got the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing like some of you have been through some kind of a tough week. Had a tough time lately. Maybe you're lacking motivation. We've got the four of Swords at the back of the deck. So maybe you're burnt out, taking a break, rejuvenating, recharging your batteries, sort of meditating, trying to figure out your next moves, what you want to do next in life. It could have something to do with work or school or leadership position that you hold within your life. We're all leaders of our own lives, and Spirit is saying that you're showing up as a leader of your life with that Queen of Swords. I feel like some of you are concerned about money, feeling vulnerable or in a lack mindset, but you're working to overcome that with that Queen of Swords. Instead, you're being self-sufficient, and you're being honest with yourself about where you need to cut back on your spending and what you need to do to work on your foundations. You're being honest with yourself about that, but you're not necessarily I'm getting that there's something that you don't know. It's like you're back in your power after taking a break, but there's something that you don't know. What don't they know? That Judgment Day is here. The writing is on the wall. Whatever you're going to do next is already predetermined. So while you have free will, what happens next is pretty much predetermined with that Judgment card. And so you're going to get clarity on what you should do next, what your path is going forward in your life path, what you should be doing next, what you should be thinking about next, what you should be keeping, what you should be cutting out, what you should be communicating, what you should be holding back, who you should include in your life, who you should discard from your life. Just in terms of managing your life, everything about it, work, school, home, finances, yourself as a person, your kids if you've got them, your relationships, whatever those might be, you're getting clarity on that, making a final decision. Some of you have had or will have a wake-up call to your life's true purpose. Getting that some of you are a little bit overly critical of those in your life. There might be a fire sign in your life, excuse me, or somebody that presents that way, that you have a lot of feeling for, and has a lot of feeling for you. Some of them, this person loves you. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, but it's somebody that is feisty, confident, self-assured. They're a little bit more action-oriented than you are, perhaps, or any actions that they've taken recently. You feel a little critical or judgmental of those. Could be somebody at work, the 8 of Pentacles, and or somebody that you have known for a long time. And it could be somebody, that affects your money, because like I said, there's some decision to be made regarding your money. Could even be another side of your personality. Maybe you're a very reasonable person, but lately when it comes to like your finances, you haven't been, I'm hearing, on point enough with your finances. There's some way that you need to curb your spending or take a second look at your spending. Some of you who are experiencing bankruptcy or some sort of a loss here know that judgment is actually a legal term that could be referring to a judgment against you. But the good news about that is that now that you know what the judgment is, you can lead yourself out of this. You can have you can be supportive towards yourself emotionally, regarding any judgments or bankruptcies or serious legal or money issues here. Of course, that's not going to resonate for everybody, and the message could be specific. Depends on who's watching, so if it's not your message, don't take it, but this is what I'm getting. So I'm seeing like you're being supportive and leading yourself out of any tough times with some really good and capable leadership abilities, using your mind. But I think that there's a part of you that is a little unruly and a little bit passion oriented or driven by passions, a little bit more impulsive, more fire sign energy like. And I feel that that's a side of you, or that as someone you're dealing with, that is affecting your money. Could be affecting your work. Could be impacting your craft, whatever your craft is. But I see that, generally you enjoy your work. Generally you enjoy what you do. Yeah, we've got that fire sign energy in reverse. Could be a younger person, but doesn't have to be. So this is somebody that is, I don't know, maybe this is part of you that gets bored with your work. If you're in school, you're getting bored with the content of the material that you're learning at school, even if it's a major that you've chosen, that you have interest in. There is this side of you or someone at work here that's behaving in an immature manner. And then there's a side of you that is an astute student, sort of keeping your ear to the wall, trying to listen and learn, and using your eyes to try to see your way forward here. Trying to you're just wanting to know the truth about your money situation, school or work. Could be about a relationship that you're working on, maybe that's been in the works for a long time, that you've been loyal to. Where someone, maybe a fire sign, that's been loyal to you. So just take it how it resonates. If the roles are reversed, reverse them. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign that's been loyal to you. Others of you have not been dealing with a fire sign that's been loyal to you. Others of you aren't dealing with anybody. But this is another side of your personality, so that you're bored and feeling stuck and like facing some financial, I'm hearing ruin, but not necessarily like challenges for most of you. It's going to be challenges, and we all face that, but you're just being observant as to how you can excuse me, and how you can improve the situation, and how you can manage and handle it. You know, as the page is an underling, is an assistant. It's not somebody that's capable or used to wielding their sword in such matters. I feel like you're in new territory in some way, shape, or form regarding this Eight of Pentacles energy, and you're just doing your best to listen and learn and figure things out, and get communication from others if you can. Maybe you're communicating to others for advice, but you're open to learning here. What other messages does Group 1 Spirit Team have for them, please? Other messages does group... We've got this card here of loss. So that's the Five of Cups in reverse. Some of you are also feeling at a loss over a love relationship, perhaps a marriage or a partnership. Some of you, it's a newer relationship. Some of you are a bit younger in years than the average viewer, but not all of you. Anyways, bottom line, feeling loss, emotional loss here. Could be feeling regret after either being cut out or cutting somebody out of your life who made you feel, you know, left out and abandoned. Somebody that you thought you were going to have that Ten of Pentacles with, a solid, happy home that you were going to grow old with. For some of you, you were in that type of relationship, and then you know, it hasn't worked out the way that you had hoped, and now you feel disappointed, but not all is lost here. Not all is lost here in that relationship. Okay, cards flying. Yeah, there's unfinished business in this connection. Despite the fact that part of you is feeling defensive, you're seeing the writing on the wall, the truth of a situation, gotten clarity about maybe, you know, where you have been too strict or somebody else has been too strict or too critical. I feel like the big thing for most of you is that you feel defensive about unequal give and take in a connection. Someone was taking advantage of the situation, or someone was giving more than they were receiving, and vice versa. So you could have been giving too much to a relationship that didn't deserve you. Some of you lost money in a relationship. It took a financial hit, but even if we're not talking about money in a relationship, we're talking about feeling unstable, and as a result of that, these changes that are upon you make you feel defensive. But it's like you are in that Queen of Swords energy, so you're looking for ways to diligently work this out in such a way that you can overcome your obstacles, whatever that looks like for you. So you're protecting yourself here. Some of you are having to protect yourself against competition, whether that be at work or in love. Could be protecting yourself against a Gemini or a Virgo, somebody that puts on a good show but maybe isn't the most authentic person. But again, only take what resonates. I feel like most of you are in competition with yourself because you're trying to turn a vision into reality and take inspired action in the areas of your life that need it. But you feel very defensive because of endings that happen that you did not want to happen. And some of you are trying to stop an ending from happening, probably in a relationship, but not necessarily. The good news is you've gotten clarity because of the Judgment card and the Queen of Swords. Swords is about clarity, mental clarity, and communication. And we've got the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. And this is, some of you could be suffering from ill health. If that's the case, I'm sending you love and light. But at the very least, you're suffering from worry, could be feeling isolated. And again, it's a theme of financial loss. You're trying to work your way out of some sort of a financial loss. And it could have been due to somebody taking from you. Could have been due to you giving gifts to somebody, spending money on them on dates, or just spending money to get dolled up to go on dates. There's something here to do with someone else, but it doesn't have to be a love relationship. You could be helping somebody. You're likely a generous person, but you're needing to take a new approach to create a better vision and better future for yourself. And that does include fixing your money situation, fixing your sense of security. Even if you've got $1 million in the bank, but who has that? But just for argument's sake, you got $1 million in the bank. There's still this sense of insecurity within you regarding what you're doing in a relationship to your life path in general. What advice does the Spirit Team have for Group 1, please? Start taking better care of yourself. Return the focus to yourself. If you're feeling defensive and insecure, it's because you've been putting yourself out too much, giving too much, being too generous with this Empress in reverse. Some of you could have, I'm hearing sponsored dependents, so maybe you have children and, you know, children are expensive. Maybe Spirit is saying to buy them less things, right? Some of you are spoiling your children, not all of you, so don't shoot the messenger, but some of you. And others of you are just giving too much of your energy and your time to others. This is limiting your resources. This is holding you back. You can never give enough to a love relationship or a marriage, and in particular, you can never give enough to someone to fix the situation. It has to be a team effort or it's not going to work. And some of you are really wearing yourself out and draining yourselves dry, trying to give to someone so that they'll either stay with you or just for the health of the relationship. This is fear-based thinking. This is validated by that Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's fear-based thinking. Spirit is saying not to be fear-based, not to overgive, not to overshare. I'm hearing don't overshare. If somebody is going to leave, let them leave. If something's going to end, let it end. Because otherwise, you know, this is not going to end well. Things aren't going to go well if you're trying to hold on to something through either making somebody dependent on you by giving them too much and doing everything for them and not requiring them to hold up, you know, their end of the deal or the bargain here, or you know, you're in a situation where someone is allowing you to drain them, you know, allowing you to be dependent on them. This could be done, like, there's somebody here that's dependent, and it's probably due to not wanting to stand on their own 2 feet or feeling insecure or just being unable at this time to stand on their own 2 feet. But either way, Spirit is saying this is contributing to the blockages that you're experiencing on your life path. And so in order to get ahead, you know, financially, security-wise, and relationship-wise, and in order to grow, you need to turn this around. So feel free to choose another group if this isn't resonating. If it is resonating, Spirit is lovingly letting you know that being dependent or allowing somebody to be dependent on you, being an overbearing or a helicopter parent, or being a helicopter partner in a relationship, or allowing somebody to do that to you, an imbalance in a relationship of some kind, an imbalance and equal give and take in some sort of a situation, whether it's wherever it is, work, home, love, whatever it is causing bad luck and things to feel out of control. And it's making you feel more stuck in a rut, which it's like, yeah, total imbalance because of that. And would you rather be stuck in a rut? Well, at least, you know, it's like the devil you know is better than the devil that you don't know. So some of you are settling for something that's beneath you because it feels familiar, but it's not secure. But you lack security, so you're trying to settle for something familiar because it, you know, because even if it's not secure, at least it's familiar, that sort of a thing. I'm getting too many messages right now. Could be dealing with somebody that is unable to commit. Could have been waiting for this person for a really long time if that's the case. I'm seeing that somebody here, regardless of what this is going to be a message for someone, is somebody that gives up too soon on things, has a tendency to be a bit lazy, or, you know, the opposite. You keep working like a hamster on a treadmill and you're not getting ahead. So you're working really hard without a reward. And so this is making you feel insecure. If that's resonating with you, it's making you feel insecure, and it's making you question the situation you're in, whether that's a job position or a relationship. It's very overwhelming to be struggling like this for you. You're trying to see a way out of it. And you're going to be sending a message regarding this, whatever this is. You're going to be communicating. Once you gather more information, you are going to be communicating how you feel about feeling stuck in some sort of a bad situation. Whether that's stuck in attachment to materialism or relationship that has gone toxic. It could be an addiction, but I feel mostly it's just a codependency with that. Some of you guys are codependent on something, and codependency could be anything from a substance to a person to a lifestyle or to a negative pattern of thinking. A pattern that has you in the Eight of Wands in reverse energy, which is, you know, frustrations. It makes you feel frustrated. It prevents you from growing. It prevents you from having better luck, from turning that wheel of fortune in the upright where you could have good luck, good fortune, and a turn of good luck. It's like this codependency, this attachment, it has to go. And it could be to someone that is draining your finances or draining your energy, or both. But that some of you are staying in because of security reasons. Fear of being alone, or just fear of the unknown. Some of you are dealing with jealous people in your life. And also some of you, yeah, we've got the Hangman. This is talking about taking a step back. And yeah, I feel like some of you have come through like a healing period, gone through a tough time, now reflecting on what you really want out of life, coming into your power. The writing's on the wall. In other words, the path, you know, the right path is being shown to you. Some of you know what that path is, but are unable for whatever reason. You know, maybe it's due to bad habits. Maybe it's due to, you know, external factors that you need to fight to overcome. I see a lot of you doing that, but your work is not done in terms of like meditating on the situation. There's still more that you need to do, and to like get the answers to any questions that are being posed by this reading, you know, you're being asked to meditate on that. The Hangman is asking you to, you know, meditate on that. So there's some wisdom, there's some self-sacrifice that you need to make here. And in order to get a different perspective, some of you will be making a self-sacrifice that will help you to get a different perspective, to solve a problem in your life, or a multitude of problems in your life. Others of you will have to sacrifice something. And then as a result of that, you get some new idea on your path forward. You learn how to walk your path better. You learn how to correct some of these issues through a sacrifice here. And so then you become more stable and you get the thing that you want. By letting something go, you get the thing that you want. Letting go of codependency. If it's on another person, then it's on another person. Like whatever it is, it's not making you feel happy, so you need to let that go. Cut your losses is what I'm hearing. Cut your losses. Anything that's causing you frustrations, problems, I feel like you must know what it is. Anything that keeps being delayed, travel troubles, there's something that needs to be let go of that could be related to any of those things I just said, in order for you to have this beautiful Ten of Pentacles, which is a family contentment, feeling totally loved and supported. This is a card of being spiritually supported as well as financially supported, having more than enough, having a happy life. It's about having the money and the stability that you really want. It's about, you know, I saw some unfinished business here that some of you are having trouble finishing because of defensiveness and not wanting to let go of certain things, although I do see you taking one step forward, two steps back, sometimes two steps forward and one step back on your path towards your wish fulfillment with the Hermit card. Ultimately, to get to that beautiful Ten of Pentacles, the end of the cycle, to that place of achievement, prosperity, even wealth for many of you. Some of you could be marrying into a wealthy family, or a partner, a future partner is waiting that you can have a business with, or you can grow your wealth with. So it's not only, you know, emotional stability I see in your future with that Ten of Pentacles, but also financial stability, but you have to be willing to walk the path. So you have to go within to do that. And you have to cut some losses. And so I feel like there are people around you and places around you that you need to walk away from in order to meditate on this and get that enlightenment. Something you need to let go of in order to end the cycle that you're currently on and to feel complete, to reach that star in the lantern. The star is wish fulfillment. The star is getting your wish granted. To move towards that, you're needing to go within. It's always going within, right? Go within for clarity. Be on a quest for personal truth in order to be spiritually enlightened on what it is you need to let go of and what it is you need to do in order to continue the momentum of being someone who is in their power. Continue the momentum of reading the writing on the wall and seeing what Spirit is presenting to you and bravely forging ahead and letting go of what doesn't serve you. Codependencies, overcoming legal or money issues if they're there, overcoming individuals in your life who are jealous of you or who are childish or holding you back, or who are in some other way overwhelming you, making you feel lost and regret, or are just plain immature, and you know, there's instability in the home for some of you. Let's get one more card here, wrap it up. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new offer. We've got the Star at the back of the deck. It is on hold until you're able to let go of something, and has to do with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, because I saw this a few times while I was shuffling. Some of you are dealing with, you know, money issues. Some of you have a poverty mindset, so you need to get some self-help books. Listen to a YouTube meditation on prosperity and believing that you deserve and can have the financial and emotional security that you so deserve. Others of you, this is about vulnerability. It all boils down to feeling vulnerable. So the cycle cannot end until you deal with feelings of vulnerability. Until then, you're not going to be able to have that new job, that raise, that promotion, that new love offer, that solid new offer, that investment, whatever it is. This new income is wanting to come in. But first, you need to change your mindset. Change your mindset. Get enlightened. Take the time to work on you and focus on you in a positive way. That it's going to take you away from the familiar, which is something I see that if this is resonating, you're not real comfortable with. You don't like doing too much, but it's absolutely what's necessary. Some of you are dealing with depression or illness, or again, somebody around you who is affecting you is. Also, there's some arrogance and impatience, as well as this feeling of somebody not liking to be ignored. All of that is stuff that's all ego stuff, and nobody can give you enough attention to make you feel whole. Nobody can give you enough money, enough time, enough love. You have to provide that for yourself. Success is an inside job, okay? So I'm going to get you something from the Wisdom Oracle, and then I think we're going to call it good. Because what time is it? 25 minutes already? If you like the reading and it is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. And like the video if you do like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. That does help to support the channel and keep it going. You can hit the bell if you'd like to receive notifications the next time I upload. I normally do a lot of pick a card love readings on this channel, but today I was trying to do something different. Just get messages from your guides. Angel spirits and guides for group 1. Any parting words here, please, for group 1? Parting words of wisdom and advice for group 1. Regarding this spread. Parting words of wisdom or advice for group 1 regarding this spread. We've got poise, so something is trying to happen here. Number 48, somebody could be aged 48, or 4 and 8 breaks down to a 12 or 3, so either one of those could be of significance. Could be somebody's life path, could be somebody's psychic number. I guess that's what you call it. I always called it birthday number, but I've been hearing a lot of people call it psychic number, the day that you were born, so 12 or 3. So I'm going to look in the book on this, because I don't have like all the meanings of this right memorized, which doesn't mean that it is. And I feel like most of this is kind of just saying like you're poised for that Wheel of Fortune to turn around. You're poised for, walking your life path. I feel like you've been shown what it is and you're well on your way, but you still have work to do in the form of letting things go, meditating, and making sacrifices. And following that path with courage. So let's see. Let me find it. So the essential meaning of this card is being ready. bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. And I see that you guys do that, right? You take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes you are in this energy of self-sufficiency. You're being more honest with yourself. And this is good because this is going to help you to find, your true north or your true wish fulfillment. You can't attain your wishes if you're not honest with yourself about what those are. So a lot of you are doing that here. And, Spirit is saying you have every reason to feel confident. So keep following that. You can let go of any self-criticism or self-judgment. I mean, obviously, if there is validity to any of those, it's your responsibility to hold yourself accountable to anything that you need to hold yourself accountable for, but don't dwell on the negatives. This is all about changing your mindset to a more positive mindset. This card says that you can be assured that you're ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is a lucky time to begin new things. So you have reason to be confident, especially like prosperity wise. I feel like you have everything that you need to turn things around if things aren't going well for you financially. But it is going to require you to take inspired action. So keep asking questions, keep being curious, keep communicating, especially with people that you trust that could potentially offer you some advice that can help you to correct anything that needs corrected financially, especially. This card says that the direction that you're moving in is your destiny. And your soul is smiling as you align with this truth. So I'm feeling guided to say, like, what feels good, like in your soul, is what's the right path for you. That's going to be what leads you. That's going to be your biggest sign. Like, does it feel good in your soul? Yes, then that's the right path for you. Keep going in that direction. That does not mean like addictions or drugs or anything like that. Codependencies, if you're honest with yourself, and I see that you are being honest with yourself, you'll know that codependencies, while they might feel good in the moment, that instant gratification, you usually end up regretting that later and having guilt or regret about it. And anything that makes you feel that way actually isn't truly making you feel good and doesn't feel good in your soul. So only pursue that which makes you feel good within your soul. Be honest with yourself about what that is, and follow that path, and that will lead you down towards your destiny, okay? And it will, you've got beautiful potential here. So I would go for it, and I would listen to Spirit's advice if this is resonating. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope that was helpful. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So what are your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spirit team? What do they want you to know? What is their advice to you? What guidance do they have for you? Let's get messages from Group 2 spirit team, angel spirits and guides. I'm just going to pull some tarot cards for you. See what Spirit has to say. What guidance do the cards have for Group 2, please? What guidance, excuse me, do the cards have for Group 2? Guidance do the cards have for Group 2? I'm having difficulty talking. Group 1 was kind of long. We've got an ending here. Somebody could be thinking very negative thoughts regarding the end of a relationship, or negative thoughts regarding some sort of an ending here. We've got the Dark Knight of the Soul card here. It's a pretty dramatic looking card, so just apply it to your situation. I feel like you would know what this is. Yeah, there's some sort of sense of really feeling negative feelings brought upon by negative thoughts, perhaps regarding the ending of a love relationship. It's really rocked somebody's sense of self, sense of security. Could have been that words were said, an argument, extreme words that can't be taken back, and getting lack of compromise here. some sort of heartbreak or loss, the result of an ending. Perhaps that an ending caused by betrayal, more air sign energy, perhaps by an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It doesn't have to be. This could be in their chart, but this is the energy. I feel like that's more so saying an argument. Some of you have gotten in an argument with a mother figure. So this doesn't only have to be romantic. But either way, I see mental distress, mental turmoil as a result of some sort of a conflict here, perhaps with a mother figure. It could be around a masculine, maybe in their 20s or 30s, or a younger energy masculine. The argument could have been about that, or the mental distress could be about that, or somebody who is a fast talker. Seeing somebody that, for a lot of you, it's going to be about lifestyle change. So perhaps you received some harsh news, some cold communication, sharp words were said. At the very least, somebody came in with a rigid viewpoint, a rigid mindset, sort of a cold and calculating person who thinks that they're always right, and this caused, I'm hearing, a blow to the ego or an actual ending of that relationship. Now, for some of you, this is a third-party situation. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I just was already getting that landed on the Three of Swords. So Eight of Cups in reverse, and feeling like somebody is fully learning from their past. This could be the card of somebody returning home, somebody that's gone away, perhaps traveled away. Knights can travel, so somebody that traveled away from the situation is wanting to come back. Could have been someone that didn't have enough faith in this relationship. If it's a relationship, whatever the situation is, somebody did not want to be vulnerable, so they closed off their heart, lived instead in their head. Hurt ended up happening, and now somebody that's walked away is wanting to come back. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. More Swords energy. So I feel like there's new hope in a situation here. Somebody is liberating themselves from their own negative thinking, from their own rigidity and belief that they're always right, from their own overdependence on cold hard logic. So some of you, someone listened to others regarding this situation and got bad advice, and now they are starting to listen to themselves more instead. This bad advice that they got from somebody else, there's some outside interference here in the form of words, caused negative thinking in the situation, and again, harsh words to be said, perhaps a situation involving mistreatment or bullying is possible here. It's contributed to insecurity in the situation, a lot of mental insecurity, people doubting themselves. I'm getting gaslighting as well. If you don't know that term, then Google that. Somebody's making you feel crazy. In other words, I feel like that's what's being turned around. There's new hope in a situation involving that. Somebody is freeing themselves. Some of them, they're their own bully, thinking a lot of negative thoughts towards themselves, and as a result don't think they deserve very much. That is being released. Somebody's being liberated from that. And I'm feeling like there could be another argument or fight ahead, but this time it's going to be a fair fight or argument, more like a debate than an argument. There's new hope in whatever the situation is, whether it's talking about work, home, family, or love. There's new hope and peace after a troubling time. Again, I'm getting somebody somebody could have been caught in a third-party situation, and the reason that they did the third-party situation was they were trying to run away, trying to liberate themselves. Liberate themselves here. 5 of Cups in reverse. We're trying to move on. If this is you who is a victim of a third-party situation, then this person cheated on you or betrayed you, you know, in order to move on. They want your forgiveness. There's hope returning to the situation. They have hope that they can recover your relationship. They can recover this relationship with you. Whoever this is, they have hope they can recover it. After an ending, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They're hoping to recover the relationship. They've found some new hope in it. New hope for this relationship. Maybe you found new hope for this relationship, whatever it is. I feel like it's mostly to do, this person's coming back because their plans failed. Their plans in another direction, whether that was for another person or just another direction, if they traveled away from you, moved away from you, their plans failed. They were thinking small, and the universe just kept throwing a wrench in their plans because they were moving in the wrong direction. They were trying to escape, I feel, from their own heartbreak or fear of vulnerability, fear of having their heart broken again, like trying to live in their head so that they don't have to live in their feelings, so that they could be safe from being hurt. But the universe said, you know, that's not the way to go, and is redirecting them back to you. I feel like there's been gossip around the situation. Maybe somebody likes to party or have multiple partners, but at the very least, whoever this person is they were not supportive towards you. There was no support for this relationship emotionally. This person could have felt unsupported by you emotionally, or you felt unsupported by them emotionally. I'm getting like this relationship, emotionally speaking, was not supported because this person was trying to run away from it and run away from feeling too much. And now they're coming back to try to fix things, to see what they can do to fix it, to see if they can create something new in the situation. They are recognizing you as being someone who is transformative. You are a transformative presence in this person's life. I'm hearing angel. You're an angel for this person. They recognize that they do have, feelings for you, and that there is hope in this connection for you guys to compromise in some way that will work for both of you. This person is, after this ending, realized that you do represent balance and harmony, that you've been patient with them, that you are a symbol to them of self-control, of moderation. Some of you, this could have been or could be a friend. But they recognize the value of you. And we've got the Emperor card here. So the value, and they respect you for that. It's a divine masculine here. I feel like this person was only thinking of themselves and what they could get out of their situation with you. They only wanted to have feelings that they could control, shallow feelings, maybe like around feelings that they feel when they go out with their friends or have good times or have multiple partners, or act like the big man on campus, the big woman on campus. I feel like this person has been generous or has a generous nature, but they do that from a place of wanting to be like, wanting to be praised. So if they're generous, they do it because they want to be praised and appreciated. This is the kind of person that in the past has behaved like someone that would try to buy your love, or try to impress you in by sharing things with you, or treating you to things, or including others in things that they would feel would make them be more popular or more well liked. But it was from a self-serving place mostly. But this person's true wish is for Well, it's the same wishes that most of us have. Wish for material abundance, wish for security, wish for good health. They are seeing that you are someone that represents those things to them. That you are someone that makes them feel like being a leader, makes them feel like using that logic to plan their life and their moves strategically in a positive way. They feel almost patriarchal or fathering towards you. If it's a woman, they're feeling mothering towards you. They're feeling like protecting you. Yeah, this wanted to come out for sure. 9 of Cups. It's their wish come true. You are their wish come true. They see like good health and abundance with you. I feel like you know, the 9 of Cups is very close to the 10 of Cups, which is total and complete emotional fulfillment. It's about coming together with someone in love, having a family with someone in a home. It can represent that. And so if this is a romantic partner, they feel like with you, they almost have it all, okay? You get them a lot closer to emotional wish fulfillment than anyone else. You touch their heart. I'm not getting this person wants to give you their whole heart, but they will give you a cup. They will share their cups with you. As I said before, this person likes to be appreciated for what they give, but they give from a place of abundance. So it's not like this person will give you the shirt off their back. It's more like if this person has a closet full of shirts and some of them they're planning on getting rid of anyway, then they'll give you one of those. That kind of a sharing. If you know that's not this person, that's not a message for you, but this is what I'm getting. They do want to share with you is the bottom line. They are viewing you very, you know, as someone that makes them feel very good, that makes them feel happy, that represents good times and pleasures and warm feelings and fun and good times. Okay, is that all? Yeah, definitely wish fulfillment. They're viewing you and coming back together with you as wish fulfillment. We've got the Star card, 2 cards talking about wish fulfillment. They definitely have a renewal of hope towards this connection. They've gained some sort of inner clarity. It might take a miracle for some of them to get to a good place with you again, but they believe in miracles now. They believe in you. They have faith in you and your relationship and the potential that it has. So I feel like this person feels like you make them their world, or that you did in the past, and that you make them feel like a star. And this to them makes you feel like a star. Like the fact that you make them feel like you're one and only, like they're a star, like some of you maybe put this person on a pedestal, makes them want to put you on a pedestal. Like you're a star in this person's eye because of the way that you make them feel. Some of you guys are dealing with the fire sign, maybe an Aries. We've got Sagittarius here as well. We've got water. The only thing missing is earth, but that doesn't mean this person couldn't be an earth sign. Let me turn down this music that can never stay at a stable volume. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. So Spirit, what's your guidance for them, those who tune in for group 2 regarding this? Your guidance is to let this person do the work on this relationship. Whoever this person is, let them do the work. Let them do the heavy lifting from now on. For this to come out, you must have been doing too much. So, saying put down your burdens regarding the situation. You know, take a break from this. Finally say no to this person. The first time this person comes a knocking or calling or shows up on your doorstep, you're not available. Okay? If they're really serious, they're not going to let, you know, a couple of no's from you deter them. And I see that this person is really serious about coming back because they have a lot of feelings for you. So Spirit is saying, you know, take a break from this. Let this person carry the load of this connection. Let them do that, you know. It's their turn to do the heavy lifting in this connection and to put in the work on this connection. If they want to end this cycle with you, this cycle that's become burdensome, if they want to help you to get over this heartbreak here that they've caused you, if they want you to feel differently about them and about the way things have gone between the two of you and to allow them back into your life, then they need to do the work. They need to take a mature approach and they need to do more of the giving in the situation. What else, Spirit? Group 2. Further guidance. There is a spark for newness in this connection, so you're going to be hearing from this person. And this person is going to be willing to do it. They're willing to take action steps in this connection. They're willing to take action here. So again, don't be detoured that this person, like that you guys are going to stay broken up, or that you're going to break up if you stand up to this person, if you enforce boundaries, if you say no. You know, there's no reason to be worried about that. This person is serious about having a rejuvenation in this connection, a renewal here, of having something new, and they're taking action towards this connection. They're viewing you sort of like a new project. They've got a new idea about this connection. They're feeling a new sense of inspiration towards this connection. Seems like after a time of unhappiness too, after a time of family trouble or broken marriage or just a broken relationship, lots of people are watching, so just take it how it resonates for you if it resonates. But they're seeing the hope, and they're going to communicate this to you. They're going to communicate that they have passion for you, or they're going to communicate in a way with you that lets you know the amount of passion that they have for you, and their desire, the very strong desire for some new fresh spark to happen in this relationship. Yeah, this is about making repairs. I feel like this person, you know, they're coming back after probably, for a lot of you, rejecting your love, making you feel rejected in some way, right? Or not seeing what you were offering to them when you were offering it to them. Or being too self-focused, not appreciating what they had when they had it. And now this time apart has made them see the light, that you are wish fulfillment for them, that they miss the way you make them feel, that you're a really good person, that you bring balance into their lives, that you've been patient with them, that with you they experience harmony. But you also require them to be in control of themselves, and to practice self-control, and to practice moderation and consideration of the feelings of others, and to put others, you know, ahead of themselves sometimes. To not only do what is self-serving, and to not just lip service a situation, as in talk a good game or put on a good show, but actually like sacrifice that shirt off the back. Like sometimes that's necessary because that's what you would do for them. And so they are needing to do some repair on that. And I feel like at times there's still going to be that page of wands energy, more than the emperor energy. At times there's still going to be scattered energy. They're still going to scatter their energy. They're still going to waste their resources. There's a potential here for them to continue to be manipulative if they have been, or to waste your time a little bit. There is that potential. But, I think this person can be their own worst enemy, because it's like in order for them to get excited about something, they have to imagine a perfect outcome, and perfection is impossible. Okay? Grown-ups know this, but I feel like your person, perfection has worked for them perhaps in their career and other life areas, maybe in sports if they ever played sports. I'm getting that for some, not all. Perfectionism, the goal, like to achieve perfectionism, has served them well and helped them be exceptional at certain things, certain activities, certain projects that they have done in their life. But they can't apply that to they can't apply that to relationships, because they're only going to end up hurting you again, or hurting themselves again. They're only going to be disappointing themselves, or creating disappointment in a relationship, because relationships aren't perfect and they're not meant to be perfect. What is perfect anyway, right? You're dealing with human beings and emotions. That gets a little bit sticky, a little bit muddy. It does require vulnerability, and it does require growing up and rising to the occasion and adapting and being balanced and being moderate and being in control of yourself. And I feel like if this person likes to be in control of external factors, perhaps, you know, in their environment or materialistically or whatever, but when it comes to their emotions, it's like they are not good at modulating their emotions very well. So these are all the things that your team is coming through to let you know, Group 2, is this is the guidance that they're giving you regarding this person. That they're coming back, they're going to communicate with you about getting back together. that you're being advised to I'm hearing stand your ground, but say no if you need to. Make this person work for you. Make this person work for you. Just because they've seen the light and they're feeling excited about the situation again, they might have unrealistic expectations for this connection. And if they do, and they don't deal with that, then they could potentially hurt you or break your heart again. Which I'm betting that you don't want that. So proceed with caution here. That's what I'm being guided to say to you. This person can be ambitious and a perfectionist in other life areas. When it comes to the reality of a mature adult relationship with a loved one, you have to be more forgiving than that. This person has to be, in other words, this person, obviously, is what I mean. This person has to be more forgiving than that. See that this person has learned their lessons. I feel like you making them pull their weight in the relationship is going to be stressful for them, but not as stressful as what they've put you through by breaking your heart or rejecting your love offer. I feel like this person is perfectly capable of rising to the challenge of working to have you back in their life, working to get back in your good graces. They're perfectly up to that challenge. They're Emperor energy as well. So I feel like this is a strategic person, so any moves that they make towards you when they communicate with you, this is a general reading, so not everybody will receive communication, but some of you will, and when they do, they will have thought it through very strategically, and they will be prepared to take the lead on this. But I feel like your feelings are still sore. You might not be full 10 of Swords anymore, but I don't feel like the minute that they reach out to you, you're going to all of a sudden be at like, yay, Ace of Cups again. No, you're going to be just one step better. 9 of Swords. And that's still not a fantastic energy to be in, because you're going to be worried about this person repeating the same mistakes they made in the past. You're going to be worried about this person keeping their options open if they were entertaining other options. I'm getting that. What else am I getting? Some of you are going to have some grief. You're still in grief over this person. And even if you're like over this person, which if this is your pile or group, then you're not over this person. And if you are, then maybe choose another group. But I feel like a lot of you still feel a lot of grief or anxiety at the very least over this person in the situation, and they're coming back will trigger that. Like, you might be happy to hear for them, but you're also going to feel anxious about it as well. Like, for the reasons I stated, like this person was too imbalanced in the past. They lost their focus. They scattered their energy. Like I said, they were confused about which direction to go in, whether that was between you and another person or just on their paths in life. They were pulled in different directions. And so that when you're pulled in different directions, if you take a string and you pull it in different directions, what happens? It tenses up and it eventually breaks. Well, what needed to be done is a happy medium needed to be found. Compromise needed to happen. This person's not great at compromise, but I'm getting that they feel like you are. And that's why they want to come back to you. What other guidance do you have for group 2? I feel like this person's going to tell you that they lost direction, that they would have come sooner or contacted you sooner, but they've gone through some issues and like life just kept throwing wrenches in the works, and like for whatever reason they couldn't come to you sooner or communicate with you sooner. Some of them are going to say that, you know, they felt like you gave up on the connection, or that you didn't want the connection anymore. And so this is what's taken them so long, if it's taken them a while. Like, these are just some of the things they could say to you. But I feel like they're the ones that gave up on this connection, and it really caused you a lot of grief. But again, this person, and I saw this before, this This King of Swords. This is an intentional leader. This is a strategic person. They are perfectly capable of fixing the situation if they want to. And I feel like they definitely want to communicate with you about it. So I feel like you should be strategic as well. Yeah, I'm feeling like don't view this situation as don't view this situation through a highly romantic lens. Don't listen only to your feelings or your intuition. Always listen to your intuition, but I mean, don't rely on the fact that this is likely a spiritual connection. Don't rely on things that you can't taste, see, touch, and feel regarding this person and this relationship, because you need to rely on cold, sound logic. Okay? You need to be that Queen of Swords and show this person that you are self-sufficient, that you command total, honesty, that if this person wants to be on your team, they can prove themselves, not just through lip service, but through actual taking action, through cutting out whatever they need to cut out. If that's other people or whatever, then they need to do that, and to prove that they can manage a relationship with good discernment, good judgment, and appropriate thinking about the situation, not being overly pessimistic or overly optimistic or overly critical, but instead be able to be your match, like in every way. I feel like for some of you, they need to honor your ability to have your space and be yourself and be your own person. I feel like this person has controlling tendencies. Some of you do quite well for yourselves. Despite the blow this person's dealt you, you do okay for yourself. You're pretty self-sufficient, so show this person that. And don't just get carried away with the romance of the situation. I feel like with this person, your judgment could be off. So while your intuition is always something you can rely upon to guide you correctly, I feel like you're going to have difficulty just interpreting your intuition regarding this person. Like your insight's going to be clouded regarding this person. So in that case, rely on the facts. Rely on clear communication and truth. Rely on this person showing you that they're on your team. They want to put in 110% of the effort. Okay? Before taking this person back or dealing with them any further. So let's get this here. What time do we got? Okay. Angel Spirits and Guides, for those who have chosen Group 2, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, can we get some guidance regarding the spread? Guidance regarding the spread. That card wanted to come out. We've got Deep Knowing and No Place Like Home. So maybe this person's always known on a deeper level what you mean to them. This is a spiritual connection for sure for a lot of you. This person knows more than they've said, more than they've let on. I feel like they could be revealing that to you. They could be sharing some truth with you, some secret of their heart. They could be letting you in on the fact that they have always known that you are home to them. But this has also made them feel conflicted. And that conflict for a lot of you has resulted in some sort of third-party situation, whether that's an conflict between you and their work, or you and your lifestyle and their lifestyle, another person, whatever it is. So I'm going to read from the book on this because I don't have them memorized. And I'm just going to see real quick if there's anything else that wants to come out. And this card talks about intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. Yeah, I definitely feel that this person, they know that you play a meaningful role in their life. Some of you guys could have met this person suddenly, or this person was not expecting to meet someone like you when they did, and you guys connected on a very deep level. And it's something that they haven't had the words for, or the understanding for. But you have left an indelible mark on this person's heart. You are instrumental to this person's journey. You guys are soulmates. Your hearts are calling to one another. This card in the book talks about an alchemical process. The Temperance card is about alchemy. It's about mixing, you know, two opposite elements together, two different substances, right? Mixing them together to create something new. So you're changing each other as a result of knowing each other and dealing with each other. And these are changes that your person feels are necessary. And they're learning to trust their heart, you know, and they're learning to follow their heart's lead, but they still have a lot to learn in that regard. They definitely look at you like you're a star, like you're magic. This person views you like you're magic, and that's why they want to come home to you. So, let me look at that one real quick. Authenticity. Yeah, they view you as an authentic person. They view you as like, by coming home to you or coming back to you, is like coming back to themselves. And that with you, they just fit in. Like, they just fit with you. They belong with you. And you make them feel comfortable in their own skin. You make them feel secure. You make them feel free to be themselves. And they can't deny that call anymore. And you make them trust themselves too, and trust their feelings, which is something they're not good at. You know, if you ever thought that this was unreciprocated, or if you ever thought this was unrequited love, Spirit is saying that that's not true. This person does feel the same as you. They do feel the way you feel. They do. They share your feelings. They share your love. You guys are in sync in that way. This person just has intimacy issues. And I feel like comfort and emotional safety, especially with the familiar, that is unfamiliar to them. Like, you feel like family to this person. You guys are soul family. I feel like this person has not trusted that, but they're going to. And this is their intention. They want to be at home with you. They feel like, you know, they went in a direction to try to avoid you in this connection, but all that did was make them feel unsafe, and it was not the best choice. The grass was not greener on the other side. They lost direction, and I feel they're going to communicate this to you. It's up to you how you decide to handle that at that point, but do embody, you know, more of that Queen of Swords energy than that High Priestess in reverse energy, okay? Do look at the facts of the situation, okay? I see some of you writing out a pros and cons list of getting back with this person. That would be appropriate. You can listen to your intuition. Just know that with regard to this person, Spirit is saying your intuition might not be that reliable, or your ability to interpret it might not be that reliable at this time. So rely on logic in that case, okay? Because this person is approaching this from a strategic standpoint. So if this is a chess game, I suggest you win, because for your own good and your own safety, because this person has hurt you before. This is what I've got for you, Group 2. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. Welcome, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. Hope you guys are doing well. So we're just going to get messages from your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, whoever wants to come through. We're going to use the tarot cards, Golden Universal Tarot, to get some messages. So that's what the reading is going to be based in. Let's see what comes out. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have chosen Group 3, what guidance do you have for Group 3, please? What guidance do you have for Group 3? For those who have chosen Group 3, what guidance do you have for Group 3? Got the Temperance card. So this is moderation. This card's about having patience and practicing self-control. What guidance do you have for Group 3? We've got the King of Cups in reverse. We've got the Seven of Swords. Feeling like some of you have either been behaving in sort of a manipulative energy, or you're dealing with somebody who is behaving emotionally manipulative. At the very least, you or someone in your life could be jealous, could be experiencing feelings of envy, and you're wanting to move away from that. You're not wanting to feel envious, you're not wanting to feel jealous, you're not wanting to feel unappreciated. Some of you are just feeling unappreciated. Some of you are wanting to turn over a new leaf. You're wanting to take a chance on a new path and have a new adventure. And I feel like spiritually you're being guided in that direction and you want that, but emotionally you have some hard feelings that you're needing to deal with. Seeing some sort of a necessary transition here. Could be regarding love. So you're wanting to bring your two cups together, have a reconciliation or an advancement of a relationship here. Could be with that water sign king, but the water sign king is in reverse. I see the Temperance with her two cups, mixing those two cups together. And then we've got the Two of Cups here, divinely guided union. Could represent the early stages of a relationship or even a marriage. So it depends on who's watching, what stage you'll resonate with. This is a general reading. But I'm seeing that this relationship has had ups and downs, but you're really wanting to take a mature approach to it and have it work out. The Moderation card, or the Temperance card, is talking to me about wanting to restore harmony or balance to a relationship in order to achieve this romantic love partnership, in order to achieve a proposal or marriage. Some of you just want to date this person if this is a crush, but again, take it how it resonates. You're wanting times to get better between you and this person. You're wanting communication, you're wanting action, and you're wanting it fast. You're wanting this person to communicate with you. So this could be masculine, it doesn't have to be. For some of you, this is an ex or somebody from your past. I feel like there's been stagnation in this connection. Whatever this connection is representing, there's stagnation. I feel like this person feels like that maybe there's no hope left in this connection because it's been stuck for a while. But with that Knight, it's about a lifestyle change here. Why is the Knight here? Knight of Swords. Because it could represent this person, this emotionally manipulative or this jealous person, this person who isn't feeling the love right now, whether that's you or your person, whoever this is, it could represent them, and they're wanting to come in and talk to you. Some of you, this person wants to break up a relationship that you have. Well, they're wanting to come in with that sword of truth and let their rival know that they're the right one for you. Some of you, they are imagining that you're with someone else, that they're thinking about communicating with you or coming towards you, but they're imagining unseen problems, or intuitively they sense that there would be some sort of a problem. But they, I am getting that they do want to trust their intuition and move towards you. But they've got their sword up and they're ready for battle. So if you want to argue or fight with them or match wits with them, they're going to be ready to do that, but they want to give you a piece of their mind. What other guidance do you have for group 3 regarding the spread? And I saw the Moon card that wanted to come out. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. We've also got air sign energy here and Sagittarius energy. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any place in the chart. This is the energy though, so even if it's not in your chart, you know the drill. It can still be your reading. This person would like to move from choppy waters to calmer waters with you. This person would like to have a would like to make a necessary transition or a necessary change. They could need to literally move or relocate to be with you, but they're scared to do it. They have subconscious fears about doing it. It's not to say they won't do it, but they are fearing unseen problems. They very much want to move towards you, though. They very much, if you're with them, if you're dating, they want to smooth things out. Looks like you guys could have had an argument or a difference of opinion. They're wanting to smooth things out. You got the Devil energy. I feel like this person is bound to you. They've come to this realization. Whenever they quiet their mind enough to reflect, they realize that having you bound to them is their wish fulfillment. They feel very attached to you. We've got that Devil card on top of the Two of Cups. Somebody could be in a toxic marriage, but that's not going to resonate for everybody. And it doesn't have to be toxic, but I am getting that for an odd few, it will be, and you will resonate with that. I feel like this person they are the jealous type, okay? They do feel strongly connected to you, and they want to make sure you feel that way as well. This person could be obsessed or addicted to you, or have codependency on you, or vice versa. Again, I'm getting envy here, and a lot of sexual desire for you. I feel like they are bored because there's not a lot of action going on for some of you. I feel like this person, for a lot of you, not all of you, this person is married and they're bored in that situation, or they're in another relationship. They want to move away from that and come towards you. They feel spiritually connected to you. They feel guided towards you. They feel, I'm hearing they feel your feelings. You guys could communicate telepathically or through dreams. That High Priestess and Moon right on top of each other. But I feel like this is your person's energy. They're feeling unfulfilled where they're at right now. They want some sort of a surprise to happen here. They could be wanting to surprise you with the gift. They're not sure that you're going to accept it. That's why they're defensive with that sword up, coming towards you. I feel like this person has very high, like strong romantic feelings towards you. Some of them could literally think about you when they're high, but not everybody, obviously. But what I meant to say is like very strong, like very romantic feelings towards you that aren't well grounded in reality. So a little bit of disassociation with this person. Maybe they have romantic dreams about you. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. It's like the only time they really allow themselves to feel the full force of emotion towards you is when they're a little bit out of it, whether that's due to smoking or drinking or daydreaming or dreaming. I don't know why that is what's coming through, though. I feel this person's feelings for you are very strong, but they could be secret. I feel that this person could be keeping this to themselves. They might not show it on the surface how they feel. Quite frankly, with that King in reverse, this person could be acting like a jerk. Could be being, some of them could even be being mean to you, you know, or having emotional outbursts directed at you, or that's if you're in contact. But if not, or at the very least jealous, like I said earlier, something here, I don't feel they're showing how they really feel about you, the positive feelings that they have for you. They do have very positive romantic feelings for you, very deep emotional feelings for you, otherworldly feelings for you, but they're keeping it a secret. They do trust their feelings, though. They do trust that you guys are connected. There is something that this Ten of Cups here, they could be experiencing some sort of family trouble, or they have to get out of another situation before they can come towards you. I don't feel like it's an easy situation with that Devil card. I feel like they could, you know, have somebody that is, I don't want to say obsessed with them, but relies on them. Somebody that knows how to push their buttons, let's put it that way. Somebody that makes them feel out of control. Someone who could encourage their codependency or addictions if they have those. And if you guys are together, then it's saying that you could be experiencing a breakup due to obsessive tendencies, envy, or codependency with this person. Another card of action moving towards you. This person, mostly, for most of you, this person just wants to be with you. They want to come towards you. They have a passion for you. They want to give you a piece of their mind. They want to communicate, but they also have like a strong sexual passion for you as well. They are bored. They're wanting to not be bored anymore. They are wanting to end something that isn't working for them. Some family situation, some living situation or relationship in order to have this passion. They just feel a very strong passion for you. They feel addicted to you or really strongly bound or attached to you due to that passion that they have. They could just generally be a very passionate person. But with you, they definitely feel that passion. And I feel like they just want to cut their losses and move towards you, be free-spirited and take like a leap of faith. Find some creative way to surprise you. Could show up on your doorstep. If they do so and you are with someone else, you know, I feel like the person that you're with is not going to like it. It's going to likely threaten or end that relationship, or your person is imagining that that's how it's going to go down. Again, whether you're with someone or not, I feel like a lot of your people, for a lot of you who are watching, the person you hear about does imagine that you're with someone else. And if that's the case, they want to ride in and break that up. Because they have all this passion for you and want to be with you. And want to have a new beginning, and they want to bring some truth in the situation. They want to cut through the fog, and they want to bring some truth in the situation. They want to reveal the secret of how they feel for you. And even if whatever, you know, actions that they take towards you creates conflict, they're prepared for that. They are prepared to do battle for this connection. I mean, that part they're clear about. Their emotions and everything else, they might not let themselves go there with their emotions towards you, feel the full force of their emotions towards you unless they're under the influence or unless they're dreaming or in a daydream. It has this really otherworldly feel to them when they let themselves get emotional over you. But in terms of like communicating with you and having a new start with you, that part they know. That part they're clear about. They're not in doubt about the fact that they want that they want to move from rocky waters to calm waters, that they want healing in this connection and to move this to a better place. It's like wherever they're at, wherever you guys are at as a couple, you know, it needs to change. It can't go on this way. And so they've got some bright new idea about what to do next here. And I feel like it's going to rock the boat. Most definitely could rock the boat for a lot of you. It will rock the boat for some of you. And they're just going to rely on their intuition as to how to have this new start, how to communicate this truth to you. I have a lot of lust and a lot of passion for you. The Two of Swords. They know that it's time to compromise and make a decision. This is the card of combining intuition with logic. So it's about combining the otherworldly with cold hard logic. I see them doing that. What other guidance do you have for group 3 regarding the spread, please, Spirit? What other guidance do you have? Got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person, they have this side to them that could be a bit greedy, could be a bit self-indulgent. I feel like this person would love nothing more than to just ride in and have instant gratification with you. I mean, if they could have it that way, if you would allow it to go down that way, they would do it that way. I'm not sure that's the best way for it to go. I think it would only cause you mental distress if you allowed it to come in. Like if you allowed this person to come in and just win you over all quickly, or get you back all quickly, or, you know, come in and, like, some of you would do that because you would be afraid that this is a specific message, so only take it if it resonates, but you would be afraid that if this person came in towards you like in a passionate way, and if they just wanted to say hook up or something, some of you would be afraid like that would be your only chance to get this person back or to progress the relationship, so you might consider doing that, you know, and like just maybe you desire this person really strongly too. This connection, these feelings, this passion is mutual. So if this person came in, you know, maybe you couldn't resist yourself. And if that was the case, you know, you guys would experience instant gratification, but you would be doing that in part to avert disaster and being in fear that if you didn't do it, that this person would lose interest. But I don't see that's the best route for you to go if that's the case. Either way, you know, regardless, I feel like this would end up being a nightmare for you, giving you a lot of anxiety and grief, maybe depression, if you were to allow this person just to ride in on their steed and have their way. And even if you're pretty sure that this person wants to be with you long term or has more serious intent for you, I still feel like in the short term you would regret like moving too quickly with this person. Yeah, this person needs to do work on the connection. You both need to do work on the connection. There's repair work that is needed here. I feel like letting things move fast, to get intimate too quickly or move too fast, just, you know, regardless if we're talking about intimacy or just the relationship itself, letting things move too fast, letting this person get gratified too quickly, scratching that itch too quickly would cause a lack of focus. And would sort of take the drive out of this person's sail, because we see that with the 2 Knights energy, they really want to communicate, they really want to take action towards you, they want to take fast action towards you, okay? I don't know why Spirit is giving you this little lecture about not hooking up with this person. I guess because some of you would do that. Maybe some of you have been alone for a long time or been missing this person for a long time, and you're ready for a little action. Spirit is saying to make them work for it and don't give in to instant gratification. That won't get you the results that you want, but you will be hearing from this person. Any other guidance for those who've chosen group 3? Eight of Swords. I feel like some of you don't be scared over the situation, guys. Okay? Just because Spirit is advising you to be careful with this person and make them work for it doesn't mean that you need to be all tied up within yourself You don't have to get all prude on this person or all closed off or self-imposed restrictions, isolate yourself or imprison yourself, like tie yourself up in knots over it. Maybe some of you feel like that's the only way you can resist this person, but generally speaking, I'm feeling like you know, you don't have to bind yourself up and tie yourself into knots in order to follow Spirit's advice on this. You know, because that can self-sabotage this new start, this new connection that I see happening for the two of you. You want to focus your creativity. If you want to be with this person, you can turn that vision into reality by taking inspired action. And I feel like if you listen to Spirit, your intuition, if you visualize what you want to happen and then you follow the nudges and the guidance and the intuitive guidance that you get regarding that, then you'll be okay and you won't make mistakes. So you don't have to tie yourself up over it, okay? You don't have to be feeling like confused or unstable about it, okay? Yeah, we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse here. Some of you are not going to want to take this person back. I feel like some of you either feel this way now, like at present you might be feeling like this person is crazy if they want to come back. They're living in the past, they're naive, they're having unrealistic expectations, or that you have unrealistic expectations to imagine that this person would come back. You know, you have free will, you can do what you want to do. What I'm getting though, yeah, some of you, this person's been a moody jerk face. They've had unrealistic expectations, or, you know, a little bit of tough love from Spirit, a little bit of tough love from Spirit for you guys. You know, some of you are going to resonate with the fact that you had unrealistic expectations for this person and that they never really deceived you about the kind of person that they are, you know, but you were not ready to see it. Okay, you were wearing a blindfold towards this person and what they had to offer, which was empty promises and empty dreams. And so I feel like that's Spirit's way of saying that in order, you know, one of the ways that you could potentially self-sabotage yourself in this connection is to fall back into that old pattern of being and letting this person come in and behave in the same way that they've behaved in the past. You know, don't repeat the past with this person. Only entertain them if you want to, number one. And number two, if you are intuitively guided to take inspired action towards this connection and towards advancing this connection and entertaining this person. If they present like a moody jerk face, then you know that, you know, forget about it, right? That they're not the one for you. You'll know that however they present. Let's get some more clarity on that. I do feel like your person is or has made a decision using both logic and intuition, and I feel like that decision is to recognize, you know, in the ways that they have failed you and the ways they have failed themselves, the ways that they have sabotaged this connection themselves, and it's by behaving like a moody jerk face or being like unrealistic in their expectations, maybe a little bit too perfectionist on their expectations for this relationship or any relationship. I see intimacy issues from this person. I see lack of ability to make solid offers. We saw like a very romantic relationship not well grounded in reality. All of these reflections that this person has made has helped them to understand something that is allowing them to level up in this connection. They realized that they were not giving equally to this connection. They realized that some of them were living in the past, being naive or immature. Others of them, you know, just expected this connection to be more one-sided, where you were perhaps giving more to the connection than they were. They were being selfish. They created struggle in the connection where there didn't need to be any, and I feel they're having realizations about that. The best card of the deck is the World card, so I feel like that cycle for them is completing. This being this moody jerk face who's treated you this way in the past, that's ready to wrap up. That's completing, and they're learning their lesson, the lesson that they were meant to learn. And you are a big part of that. You are, you have a spiritual contract with this person to teach them this lesson, and that lesson is wrapping up. You guys are graduating to a higher level, okay? So for some of you, this will mean that you are going to graduate to a higher level by leaving this person behind. Like I said, not everybody wants this person back. Others of you, you guys are going to move towards each other. Some of you like literally live a great distance apart. You're going to close that distance and travel towards one another. There is going to be completion, and it's going to happen as a result of and because of doing some repair work on the situation. Repair that needs to be done to the connection due to somebody's lack of focus or lack of ambition towards this connection, and or somebody's perfectionism. Perfectionism self-sabotages, because nothing and no one can ever be perfect, right? So holding unrealistic expectations for something, whether it's you did that, they did that, or both of you guys did that, that's a very easy way to ruin things, because nobody can live up to unrealistic expectations. You guys are graduating past that level. This person is graduating past that level. And we've got the Queen of Swords here. So I'm seeing a self-sufficient person who is very honest, who only deals with people who are on their team. I feel like a lot of you have gone through some sort of a spiritual awakening as a result of this. I feel like your person has as well. I feel like you have become much more self-sufficient. You only deal with people who are worth your time. You see through the bull crap. You know how to wield your sword of truth and see things from a logical perspective. A lot of you have been focused a lot on your careers or school or just being empowered in your own right. But I feel like your person has also learned as well. And I feel like your person is more of a sort of like a feisty person I'm getting. They've grown in their confidence. They become more self-assured as well. They're still moody, but I feel like they are learning and have become more feisty as well. So I feel like you guys have both come into your power as a result of this connection. And that's the way that this relationship has leveled you guys up. Made you both more self-sufficient and self-assured. And self-sufficient and self-assured people have a better chance of having healthy relationships than people who are the opposite, who are insecure and self-sabotaging. So I feel like you guys have changed. Your person has changed. You guys are in the process of changing. Okay? So let's get a card from... From the Wisdom Oracle, Angel Spirits and Guides, can we get some parting words of wisdom for those who have chosen Group 3 regarding this spread? We've got exchanging gifts, number 9. So part of the completion, this connection, however good or bad it's been, has actually been a gift for both of you guys, because it's given you self-confidence, self-assuredness, self-sufficiency, the ability to be more honest with yourself, like totally honest with yourself, and to be honest with others, and to stand in your power, to stand up for yourself, and to be a good judge of character, to properly use your logic. I feel like for your person, it's teaching them how to properly use their passions and their impulses. So it's gifts all around. But I did say earlier that I saw that this person wanted to give you a gift. Okay, they could be wanting to give you a gift, and so I've seen that happen here. So yeah, let me look in the book here because I don't have this one memorized, rather. 27. Okay, so 9 could be somebody's life path, psychic, or personality number, born on that day, or the 9th month. This is the 9th month, so this month could have significance. The essential meaning of this card is the law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. So I feel like, there have been revelations for this person regarding the value of this connection, and I feel that this person probably doesn't show it, so it might be a surprise to you to know, you know, how much they value you. But if there has been an unequal give and take in the situation, like I see that there has been, this card is saying that this person does want to give something to you, you know, to sort of balance that out a little bit, sort of make it up, to make it, I'm hearing self-control, that they've improved their moderation, their self-control, but also to give you something, you know, to restore harmony to this connection, even if you guys don't end up together. I kind of feel like for some of you, it's going to be on you. Like, you're going to decide whether or not you guys are going to be together. But this card talks about entering into a productive and enriching time full of different opportunities, and that these opportunities are being offered to you. So this person is going to offer you an opportunity for a new beginning. They're going to communicate this to you. So Spirit is saying, you know, if you want to seize the opportunity with this person, like, you have everything, you've learned all the lessons necessary to do that if you want to. But it is going to take more time, and it is going to take an exchange of energy between the two of you, ongoing development of your relationship skills, life skills, exchanging your experiences, communicating perhaps about your experiences of your time apart and also your time in the relationship. And it's also going to be about committing your heart and soul to the connection. So you're both going to need to be able to commit your hearts and your souls to this connection in order for it to come to fruition. And Spirit is pretty optimistic with that card that you guys can do this. But it's saying it's not a time just to do, you know. It's not a time for you guys just to like rush in anything. In other words, it's a, you know, it's a time to use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value that others bring into your life. So this person has to have an energy exchange. You guys have to be able to exchange your energy, whether that's in the form of, you know, love, money, gifts, time. It's going to be a combination of all those things if it's a relationship. So you guys have to recognize what each of you brings to the table and then decide from there if it's worth dealing with each other. So this is all about, you know, is this person going to be willing to give and receive to the same extent as you? Well, I guess you're going to see when they come towards you. You know, Spirit just wants you to accept all the blessings that are waiting for you, as well as offer the same in return. So if this person, like, give to the extent that this person gives, okay, if you want to. You are being guided with that card to open your heart and allow it to be filled, to let love in and let it flow out as well. You know, it's saying that love can be yours with this person if you want it. So this is what I've got for you, Group 3. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful.